morning, everybody. It's Friday, the 8th of May. We're through May already. We got 8 degrees here in Hempstead, Maryland. Almost ready to go. I got 2 deliveries today, Lenny's and What a Day, and they're both in the van. We got everything in the van. So we're ready to roll as soon as I get my... Let's see if this works today. Please, just go. Just turn on.
Connected to YouTube live stream N8 Spilaweo. Connected to YouTube live stream N8 Spilaweo.
All right, that worked. Okay, but now I got to get to the speaker. She sounded different. Did you notice that voice? The voice sounds different today. Let's see. Settings. Connection. Bluetooth. Let's go to the speaker. Oh, this is where I ran into trouble yesterday. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Connected. Here we go. All good. All right. Let's get this van moving. Seatbelts on. Lights on. Let's get out there and pursue some happiness. Here we go. Beep, 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 beep. Look, van. You're trying to take my beeps. Here we go, the light screen, but I can't fly over there real quick. It's Friday morning, so the commuters, it's usually a little lighter, I think we're all good. That's good. I don't know how loud that's going to be, but I feel good about it. There we go. Let's go to some music here. We have the Hampstead, I don't know, what do they call it? Main Street is closed tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Hampstead, Maryland. For any locals watching this, be aware, be aware. What do they call it? It's the Hampstead Festival? Hampstead Day? Hampstead Happiness? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but it's a big Hampstead thing. Main Street is closed tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. That will not affect us at all, because we use this bypass. I ran out of time, but I was gonna, and I may still do it. I think we need to have a short video concerning the nickname discussion we had the other day. Mookie did a pretty good job of summarizing the nicknames that we discussed. But yeah, I was gonna try and put something together, but time got crazy. Which makes it sound like I was busy, but I really wasn't busy. I was watching. I was watching YouTube yesterday afternoon and the day before. And you might say, Craig, what were you watching? To which I would say, I think his name is Chad Caruso. I think it's Caruso. It's definitely Chad. The skateboarder. I don't think he made it out of Texas yet. He was going through Texas the last couple of days. He's skateboarding from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Voltages, says Craig.
Hey, good morning. Oh my goodness. My little Texas speech lady sounds different today. Either she's changed or maybe she's got a cold. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Friday morning. You know, even though you work on the weekends, and so Friday really isn't like such a big deal, there's still a little bit of energy about Friday, you know what I mean? Just the overall energy that people put out because it's Friday can be absorbed by people who don't participate in the Friday excitement. It's still a good day. There's a thing on the side of the road back there. I don't know what it is. I saw it when I was coming up. It's like some sort of metal box container thing. I think she also talked kind of fast. I have to slow her down. Slow down. When we get to Lenny's. I'm sure she's forgotten all the nicknames also. Lenny's has a pretty normal delivery today. What today's donut order today is a little on the light side. I guess their Fridays are kind of a slower day. Today is one of those days that Bob goes to a restaurant depot. So he left about 10 minutes before I left the bakery.
Super Chat says word up.
Hey, Super Chat, how are you? Good morning. Just started our deliveries. Wide load.
Super Chat says shared on Reddit.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. That's cool. Middle of May. How's your day going? You're up early. Are you up early? I'm assuming you are. It's usually early. I don't know, though. I know you're in Canada. Like, are you on the Eastern time zone? Canada's got an up there that is an hour before us. I know that.
Super Chat says I'm up just before 5 at most days. Niagara Falls.
Ah, Niagara Falls. I like Niagara Falls. I have to admit, when you go to Niagara Falls, the Canadian side is where it's at.
Super Chat says honeymoon capital of the world. Paula says good morning everyone. The Super Chat says at Paula 6448 hello.
Hey, Hala. Yeah, it is the honeymoon capital. That's true. Now, does that mean that the hotels up there have like hot tubs in the rooms and stuff? Usually, those honeymoon places, they'll have like hot tubs in the sometimes they'll have hot tubs in the hotel rooms.
Says good Friday morning Kevin. The Super Chat says jacuzzis everywhere.
Yeah, jacuzzis, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's like in Pennsylvania, there's a place that's like that, the Poconos.
Says in vibrating beds.
Ah, vibrating beds. Yeah. Who was that? Hala? Hala knows about the vibrating beds. He's always got his quarters.
Hala 6448 law.
He never goes to a hotel without a pocket full of quarters. I don't know though. If you think about it, hotels in a honeymoon destination shouldn't really need a vibrating mechanism.
Says in Israel the hotel room Bible's law.
Oh my. So I don't know if any of you have been watching this, the guy that's roller skating across America. I'm totally addicted to it. Crazy. He got nipped by a car the other day. I guess it was the mirror. It's like, and it was going pretty fast. I mean, the car was going by pretty fast. I think he just got kind of clipped by the mirror, but he laughed it off when it happened. So it wasn't too bad. I just can't believe he's got this little tiny narrow space to rollerblade. I mean, not rollerblade, skateboard. Did I say rollerblade before? I meant skateboard. And he's got like 18 wheelers flying by at 65, 70 miles an hour. It's crazy.
Says it was recommended to me from YouTube, but I didn't go down the rabbit hole.
It's really good, though. It is really good. I mean, actually, I think I even put a post. I posted a thing. I couldn't find a. I don't think you can post a link, like just a link. So I had to put a picture in there. The picture I put in there is pretty lame, but I did put a link in my text. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's actually very inspiring, really. He's live streaming the whole thing, and there are some sections where he doesn't really have any cell phone service at all, which is understandable in the middle of the desert. So he does have Starlink, So if he's in a position where the van, he's got a support van that follows him, this guy that's driving a support van. So if there's enough room on the shoulder, the van will like drive behind him so that he has the Starlink. And that picture is really clear. He was like that for a while yesterday, I think, or the day before. I mean, the scenery is incredible. He tried to put the Starlink in his backpack, which I kind of knew wasn't going to work. And it did. It worked a little bit for a while, but it didn't help. That's like something John would do. John would definitely try to put the Starlink in a backpack just to see if it would work.
Says you can post a direct link. I learned how on Super Chat. Princess says good morning, Craig and Chat.
Hey.
Paula says good morning, Nigel.
Oh, look, she remembered my. I put in that princess thing. Do you notice that her voice is a little bit different? I don't know why. Like maybe she's got a cold. I think I like it better though. Well, I did put a link in my text. Like when I posted it as a picture, an image, and then in my text message, I put the link.
Super Chat says at Nigel 333 hello. Paula says what's up with the voice change.
I know.
Princess says yay, it's kind of creepy LMAO.
It's kind
Paula
of.
says yes, I did notice.
She sounds. I don't know. It's different. I guess we'll just see how it works out. I don't know why it's different. I didn't do anything to change it, unless it was like a system update. Maybe the other lady didn't like talking with us anymore. I think she sounds a little more than the other one. A little perkier.
One and only Mookie MC says good morning to all of you.
There he is. Mookie, I wasn't sure whether you wanted to be called Cool Breeze as your official name in the chat. But if you do, I can always make that change. And would it be better to be Cool Breeze or The Breeze? I know it could be one or the other. Oh, holla! I saw that Galaxy 500.
Says there is another way to post it. It shows the video's thumbnail and takes you directly in.
Ah,
Paula says good morning, Mookie.
this truck wants to come over here. I knew it. Welcome to our lane.
One and only Mookie MC says yikes. It sounds like Rosie has been sucking on a helium balloon.
Yeah, it does a little bit. That's exactly it. You're right.
One and only Mookie MC says good morning, at Paula 6448.
She's upped her pitch. Maybe it's something I did. I don't know. I don't think I did anything to change the voice. It is kind of like her voice, but just in a different pitch. I don't know. I'll have to see if I did something. But how that Galaxy 500 was a little bit earlier. Mine was a 68. That was a 64. It's a similar look though. And mine was not like that. Looks like it was more of a
Says, yeah,
sporty
we are kind
model.
of between seasons. Mookie, you need another name for this season. The one and only Mookie MC says a spring nickname, at Paula 6448. Paula
That the live chat in YouTube should have that kind of like automatic spell check feature. I kind of miss that. I have to, if I'm home, I have to sit there with a Word document open so that I can test out words I'm not sure I can spell right.
says yes. I am looking for a 68 for you and a 69 Chevelle for someone else. The one and only Mookie MC says, or you could buy a dictionary.
You know, you say that, but I don't think I even have a dictionary anymore. This traffic's a little nutty today. This guy's going to come. Oh, yep, there he goes. We've got a dump truck that thinks he's a sports car over there in the middle lane. This guy's going to try to squeeze in here. He wants to. He wants to badly. That part. A lot of frustration.
That's why is everyone obsessed with my voice?
We're not comfortable with change. It does sound like I can't get that helium idea out of my head now. Maybe she was just up late last night. She's not feeling it yet. She needs a coffee.
One and only Mookie MC says it's creepy. Why did you change it?
I didn't change it. I didn't change it on purpose. I don't know. You know what though? One thing I did do, I removed the app from this phone, and then I reinstalled it because we were having that trouble getting it connected. So like the last couple of times we were using the backup phone for the chat, and that's fine. But if I completely lose Starlink for some reason, then I lose the chat at the other phone. So I wanted the chat to be coming from this phone. And so I got that accomplished, but now her voice is different. But I didn't change anything.
Says I inhaled like 99 moon balloons to sound like this, darn it.
Like that song, 99 Balloons. Balloons are becoming like a theme for me today. I was talking about balloons in the bakery this morning. They had a note on the desk that said they needed to buy balloons. And so I said to Jennifer, what are we getting balloons for? I mean, my 1 year anniversary at the bakery isn't coming up. No, I didn't say that. But I said, why are we getting balloons? And she wasn't getting real balloons. She was getting like little candy balloons that you put on a cake.
Says don't go changing to try to please me.
I can definitely hear the original Rosie in there, but I don't know. I'm going to have to look and see if there's a pitch. Or maybe she's talking. I know you can control.
Only Mookie MC says, so you changed phones, reinstalled the app, and still say you didn't do anything to change it.
I didn't change any settings. There's only one voice. Like what you don't really have it when you set this up on your phone. You don't really have a choice. If you want to have other voices, you have to buy. I couldn't figure out how to make that happen. I looked into it one time.
Only Mookie MC says it sounds like it's getting worse.
Maybe she has a cold or something.
Says apparently you do.
What is going on here? KCI Communications Infrastructure. KCI. Looks like they're going to be working on the communications infrastructure down here.
One and only Mookie MC says, thank goodness Rosie is not repeating everything twice.
That's true. She's working good. She just sounds a little different. It might be the speed that she's talking. Because I did have her set originally. The same setting should have come back when I re-established it. But I did have her slow down a little bit before, because she tends to talk really fast. The original Rosie is like the Ben Shapiro of text to speech people. All right, here we go. We're at Lenny's. They have a cute little van. I'm sure you've seen this before. There's the Lenny's van. I think it's the same van we're in, actually. I copied this. It's more than a little.
One and only Mookie MC says it's more than a little different. I refreshed my browser twice and made sure I was not watching at 2x. Doug says morning all. Paula says you can't pick the voice like you can in Waze or other apps.
No. Well, I think you can pick a different voice, but you've got to actually go out and buy it somewhere. Like it costs money, I think. I couldn't figure it out when I. Before I go into Lenny's, let me see what I can do here. Hold on. I wonder if I can do this like mid settings.
One and only Mookie MC says good morning, at Donaku594. Paula says don't get confused and take the wrong van on the way out, Craig.
That would be bad.
Says good morning, Donna.
Read system messages. I did turn it on so that it would read system messages. Volumes normal. Somewhere in here is the ability to control how fast she talks. But I don't know where it is. I don't want to mess with that. She's working. Everything's working, so I want to leave that on. All right. All right, let me head in there. Get our tray and rack.
Morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Friday to you too.
There's a picture of Lenny's on the wall. I should take a picture of the picture so that you can see what Lenny looks like. He doesn't look exactly like that cartoon character that they have. The picture's a little older than that. All right. Let's get out and stretch your legs a little bit. That's the other thing I've got to learn. I've got to learn how to flip that.
It sounds like a completely different voice to me.
Yeah, you don't think it's just faster? I I don't know what to think about that. Danish. How many they got? 24? I think they got 24 Danish. No, 26. 50 cookies. The chalk tops. Chocolate top cookies. They're the other two. So these are the odds and ends. They got an apple fritter, an apple turnover, 4 donuts, a couple.
You can say that Rosie has been taking speed.
I can't tell whether it's just because she's a little faster. A few more cookies. They're the black and white cookies. Holla, right there. 10 of them. That's it for them today. I think they had a really light delivery yesterday, too. I wasn't. Bob said they didn't get much. I just thank you. All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Right, Donna.
Hey, Toya.
PMC says good morning. At 1,973.
The one and only. All right. I kind of like that. I mean, I know we could come up with a springtime nickname, but I kind of like the one and only. Maybe that could be like when we have a contest and somebody wins, maybe they could be like viewer of the month. And then she could say that. You know what I mean? Like I'll change it so it'll say viewer of the month. You know, blah, 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 whoever it is. I mean, we still haven't really had we sort of had a winner of the glove thing, but what, it's less than 24 hours.
Says good morning, Toyo. The one and only Mookie M says no one will ever win one of Craig's rip off.
We got to come up with another one. You know, the Christmas decorations are they're kind of wearing thin. Maybe today is the day. Maybe. That's what I think every day. I'm like, today will be the day. One of these days, I'm just going to pull in the driveway, and I'm just going to
say,
I
was the winner.
You were the winner. That's correct. See, we did have a winner.
The one and only Mickey MC says congrats. At Paula 6448 did Craig mail you the cash prize?
I don't have his mailing address.
Says you mean like the bumper sticker that says in this car is an honor student. Says no, I had to pay him.
I could mail you some black and white cookies. I mean, I know a bakery. If you want to, you can email me if you have a P.O. box. I mean, I'll mail your home address, whatever. People probably don't want to give out their home address. But if you send me an email, my email is in my description, my profile description.
One and only Mookie MC says worst contest ever.
The glove one or the Christmas one? Both. Well, if you they're the extremes, right? The one lasted less than 24 hours. The other one is still going on 2 months later, 3 months later, whatever it is. 4 months later. Ooh. That thing blinked, but I don't think it blinked at me. I don't think I was speeding. Did you see that?
One and only Mookie MC says yes.
Yes. I think you're saying yes to both. We have to think of another one. We got to find another thing to keep an eye on.
Says it could say in this car is a Craig contest champ.
That would be good. Seems a little bit like self-promotion, though, on my part. We could put a QR code for my channel. There you go. That would work. People can just scan it. I think I'm getting used to her new
Says
voice.
I thought it was a fine contest. The best one ever. The one and only Mookie MC says this new rosy voice that you obviously selected is going to drive away viewers.
It's not. It's not. If you weren't familiar with the old Rosie voice, I don't think it would be quite so bad. I was about to say, I think it's growing on me a little bit. As long as it's different than the GPS lady, we're good. We're going to be here a little while because that guy's going to get, I think he's going to get an arrow to turn left before we go. That's my guess. we all sit here waiting patiently for the light to turn. There he goes. He's excited. He's thinking about it.
Says, isn't it a song? Hey Rosie by the Boss.
Hey, Rosie. Hey, Rosie. I don't know that one. Oh, you know, Hall, I was going to ask you, when you were at that car show at the Cat, Big Cat, or um, there were a couple of times where the music that they were playing there, I mean, it sounded like you actually added it. It was so clear. And so it was loud enough and it was very clear. It almost sounded like music you added.
Says, does Craig have a pagination with bumper stickers at Hollis6448? Hollis says, will he get an arrow? Is that a new contest? Hollis says, Black Cat.
Black Cat. Black Cat, that was it. But did you get, I mean, did you get any like warnings or anything about that music? Strikes or whatever? I haven't figured out the strike. Like, is it okay as long as you're not monetizing the video to do it? Or can it still be trouble? I haven't figured that part out yet.
Says there is a funny story about that music.
What's that? It was extremely clear when you walked past, well, obviously when you walk past the speaker. But it was very clear. It must have either been very loud, if you were there in person, I guess.
Says, so when I first posted it, got copyright warning but realized I forgot to add the cars pulling away. I added them, reposted, no copyright.
That's weird. Huh. Wow, I wonder why that is. Yeah, I realized when you showed that car pulling away, I realized that guy has the Toy Story characters pretty firmly attached. So he actually drives around with them hanging off of his bumper.
Says I got a whole 80s music concert with like 13 strikes. Now I questioning if I should. Don't care about monetization but don't want to get taken down.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, I wouldn't mind putting a video out sometimes that would have music on it, but like you said, one that I wouldn't care if it got demonetized, but I wouldn't want it to be something that they might cancel the channel. I also have to understand the difference between a strike and a claim, right? Like, I don't think I've ever had anything that actually popped up as a strike.
Says every right. But now I am second guessing what I should do and not.
Well, I think are you always safe if it's like somebody playing music? Like, that's not a problem, right? It's only if they're playing a recorded song.
Says I did. Have both.
Yeah, I don't know.
like tomorrow, the dance parade, lots of music.
Yeah, there ought to be a lot in that one. I mean, I guess you could always take the audio out, but it's kind of an important part sometimes. You do it.
Paula says no even cover bands, like the recent one I uploaded.
You got a copyright thing for that? Wow. The gas prices bounced back up. So most of them are in the 440s now, up to like 449. I haven't seen anything over 450, but we did go back up to the 440s.
Says yes, like 13. I thought if it was 1 or 2, I would edit them out, but it's most of the show. Paula says I filled up in NJ yesterday.
What did it cost you? Did you fill it yourself? You know, you can do that now. Did you pump it yourself? Like when you go to a gas station in New Jersey now, do they have an option? They still have full service? Because I remember when they switched over many years ago in Maryland. How long ago was that? It was a long time ago. But I remember for a while you'd have full service and self-service available. Now you don't have full service anywhere in Maryland anymore.
I think it was 4.4.
Huh. Yeah, we dropped down a little bit for a couple of days, but now it's back up.
Says I think they are the only state.
What you can change. Then can't you can pump your own gas in New Jersey now. I think it changed in April. Whatever law there was that restricted that has been lifted. I know I read that. I think it was April.
It says it was 429.
Oh, even better. When I filled up the van on Monday or Tuesday, I filled up the van and I paid $3.96. So the posted price.
It says yes at Costco.
Yeah. Huh. But the posted price was 15 cents higher than that. So we were what, 411. What a day. All right. Somebody drive through. They're going to see me. They're going to see me. Oh my God. Let me take this moment to see what I can do with it. I can figure out what's going on. Rosie. Name search space. Ignore prefix. Enter usernames to be ignored. Words. Ignore mentions. Do not read Twitch. Usernames. Allow prefix. Oh, here we go. I think I found something. You know what? It's not in the app. Thank you. All right, hold on, guys. I found something. There is a pitch thing in here. I'm going to lower it. All right, there's actually a pitch thing.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Let's see what happens. All right, I just made a change to something. Oh my goodness. What have I done? All right, but we got to make this deliberate here. Hold on. I think this is going to be more of a sexy rose. This could be. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's go like that. It's not a good spot right there. Do that. I saw what you said. Let's see what she said. Come on, read it, Rosie. Oh, she hasn't said it yet. I can't wait. She probably just said it as soon as I walked away.
This is going to be bad.
Oh, she's back.
Sounds very provocative.
No, she sounds. No, she's back. I think it's the norm. I think the adjustment has made it like she was before. You try to make her a little sexier. Look, they got all these leftover dinners. That's why they didn't order. Little glazed. Some chocolate, some M&Ms, some cinnamon. Oreos glazed. M&Ms. Here's Boston cream. Boston cream. I'm going to slow her down more. She's back, though. She is back. I can hear her talking. She's back. The old Rosie's back. And here are our cronuts. Okay. Roll these in. Dog bones are back on the shelf, ladies and gentlemen. We've got happy dogs, elders, brothers, Marylands, throughout Western Carroll County. Just my trees. All right, guys, have a good day.
Thank you.
See. Oh, I have another update too. Hang on, I'll be right back. we go. Up on there. There we go. Cloudy day. The sky's looking pretty decent, but it's cloudy. All right. So, let me show you what I did. I think I can show you this. Hang on. Come on. All right, watch this. There we go. Come here. Oh. I'll type my password in. All right. So this isn't part of the app, right? So this, I just found this. I think I looked at this once before, but it's set. It's not on the app. This is on your phone. This is actually like Google's thing. So here's what I just turned down. This was up here higher a second ago. So I just put it back down. Let's see if we make it really low. Maybe.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
See? That sounds kind of sexy, doesn't it? Let's try it up here.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
Oh, no, that she definitely has some phlegm on that one. All right. So we're going to go there. And look how we can like speed her up.
Example of speech synthesis in English.
We're not doing that. I can't listen that fast.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
It's a little too slow, I think. All right, let's play with that. But this is not part, this is the app. You know? I don't know if you actually saw any of that. And all I did was go down here to Android text-to-speech settings. And that's where you get to this. So that's where we needed to go.
Says Drunk Rosie.
There, she's back. I'm moving that pitch back up a little bit. I like it.
Says Rosie here. Whoopee. Feel like my old self again.
There
Thanks,
she
Craig.
is. She's got some spunk now. I made her a little bit faster. She's very sensitive. Oops, what did I just do? All right. All right, there we go. So deliveries are done. I don't need gas today, so we're just headed back to the bakery. We'll wrap up our Friday morning.
Says you use Android for your camera phone also.
I do, yes. She sounded a little different there, didn't she? Yeah, so I have for the phone, for the camera, I use an Android phone.
Says she's alive. She's alive.
Yeah,
That's a little fast.
you think she's a little fast? Slow her down. It's weird because the sample doesn't sound exactly the same as when, like when you make that adjustment and then you hit play to see what it's going to sound like, that's not really a good representation of what it's going to sound like. It's a little bit different when she really talks.
Says that it was a completely different voice, so it was just the speed.
Yeah, speed and a little bit of pitch. Oh, you know what? That's because it was my new phone. My new phone is what was different. The app was the same, but the new phone, that settings on my new phone were different.
Says, but much better. The one and only Mookie MC says if only we could control our friends and significant others with sliders and toggle switchers.
That would be good. I don't think she's saying your names. What, did I hit a button? There's a button that says she won't read the username. I think that's happening. That's no good. I'm almost getting used to knowing who's saying what by
Does
just,
it all make sense now?
yeah, she's not saying the name of she's not saying your name before the statement. She's just saying says, which is kind of silly. So now I can't tell who's saying what. Be nice if you could adjust the voices per person. I gotta try to fix that.
Says Donna. It's always something.
It's change thing, another thing has to.
Says that could be the content.
That was Hala. I'm gonna guess.
Pat says it's not good, but I think it's perfect because now I can give my own thoughts without having to attribute them to these people. The one and only Mookie MC says maybe you can ask Bob and Jennifer for a new band to fix Rosie.
Oh, now she's doing it. So is Kelcat. Yeah, now she started saying it. See, that's what's weird about it. This app is a little weird sometimes. Like, I didn't touch it, and now it started saying the names again. That's... It's almost like it takes this app a few minutes to settle in. You could just say random stuff and nobody would know it was you.
Says no, she only says names for some people. Paula says the app has to acclimate.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Sometimes she's not saying it. maybe maybe she can only say certain names at a certain pitch. If the pronunciation of the name is outside of her physical capabilities.
Apparently Rosie has favorites. Not far and I don't get. The one and only MC says some people can use Rosie like a private window browser.
Yeah, Holla. She's not saying your name, Holla.
Says she just wants us to talk about her.
She's the narcissist. The narcissist.
And only MC says it may be saying only names you have assigned as specific names.
Yeah, but I think I assigned, like for Hala, I think I assigned it so it wasn't reading his numbers anymore. I thought I did that. All right, let's take 2 minutes to look at this. Hold on. Check it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see.
Says I don't really care for this Rosie. Please bring the other one back.
All right, there we go. So I'm going in here. Yeah, so Hala's nickname is just Hala. Let's put the S sign in front of it.
Paula says pull over and give Rosie the boot. Leave her on the side of the road.
There, and I think
The
that
one
worked.
and only Mookie MC says I think we all can agree that Craig is not good with settings. Donna says I never thought she liked me. Lol.
That's weird. Did she just say Donna said though? Because I did that to Donna too. I made it so that she would only say Donna. Mookie does not have the @ sign in front.
Says yes.
All right, let's do something.
Paula says yes. She did.
All right, so Hala, she said Hala. So maybe I have to put the @ sign. I didn't have to do that
Says
before.
no.
All right, let's do this. Donna, let's see what Donna's looks like. All right, I'm going to change
And only
yours.
Mookie MC says maybe.
Yes. All right, @ So I put the @ in front of Donna's name and see if that works. Camera sways. Let's see what I did there. Kelcat. I'm going to put the @ in front of Kelcats.
Paula says test 1 2 3.
Maybe she's saying it so fast that we don't hear it. Let me slow her down. Slow down a little bit. Settings. Text to speech. Android. All right, I'm going to slow her down a little bit. this back a little.
Anna says testing, testing, testing.
Donna says, there we go. Okay, she said that. And that sounds more like her. Okay. I'm gonna let that, let's go with that.
At Calcat says, but the it is at the end of Calcat. If you put it at the beginning, it will be Ackle.
All right, I think it's working now. And I don't think I need the @ sign in front, but we'll just leave it like that for now. It gives her something extra to say. I think because it was sped up, she was saying it so fast we weren't hearing it. Like she was saying Donna, Donna, but it wasn't being picked up.
One and only Mookie MC says, I would enjoy seeing Craig work at some sort of call center where he has to troubleshoot problems. At Calcat says she sounded a little different.
She does. She's a little too slow now, but that's okay. We're gonna go with this. She's just feeling a little drowsy right now. She is tired of this.
Calcat says it's like she's annoyed and judging what we say.
I can't figure out what is different about that voice. It's still slightly different, but
Anna says we never knew how much we liked the old road.
I know we didn't, right? You shouldn't mess with Mother Nature or
Paula
technology.
says, can you go the old text-to-speak phone and copy the settings to the current phone?
You
The
know,
one and only Mookie MC
Hey.
says now Rosie has spent a night out drinking and does not want to put up with your crap.
that is a great idea, though. After this, later when I get home today, I'm going to look at the old phone and see if I can line up those, because it's that sliding scale. I just got to make sure it's in about the same spot, because I haven't messed with the old phone. So that is a good idea.
Paula says you never appreciate what you have till it's gone.
It's true. It's true. She's good now, though. I mean, if she reads too fast, it is sometimes it's hard to pick up the first part of her sentence.
Anna says seems we are all equally anal retentive.
I think we are. It's like the same thing with like trying to get a totally pixel free, clear stream the entire time.
Paula says I am sure she is doing the best as she can. After all, it's not her doing the adjusting.
She's just doing what we're asking her to do. We're just playing with her buttons. You know, I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. The guy that's skateboarding across America, he was in an area through the desert where it's not getting a very good signal, or he was getting no signal at all on his cell phone. So the video was kind of
Paula says I don't do well with change.
on and off. And he tried to put the Starlink in his backpack and skateboard with the Starlink in his backpack. I knew it wasn't going to work, but he tried it, and it was for a few minutes it worked, but it eventually failed. But he did give it a shot. Everybody's always trying to make it a little bit. I think it's an endless quest. I do want to speed her up a little bit.
Anna says see you all later. Peace out.
All right, Donna. Have a good day. Enjoy your Friday. You sounded a little droopy there. Try.
One and only Mookie MC says, what is the moral of that story?
The moral of that story is that we're always trying to improve.
Paula says take care, Donna. The one and only Mookie MC says take care. At Donaku594.
Yeah, she's too slow right now. She's too slow. Not bad. Just a little bit. Let's see how that works.
Only Mookie MC says, but the moral of that story seemed like we always try to improve, but why try? Because he failed. Paula says, so since you control her from the phone, not the app, maybe there are different voices to choose also.
It's possible. I think I sped her up a little bit too much. I think it's... I think it's the pitch. It's a little off right now. It would be numbers on that sliding scale, or some kind of indicator, so that you could,
It says you could have 6 different voices, different characters for each day's ride along.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. You could have the Friday voice, the Monday voice. Like if you could, it would really be kind of cool. Customize the voice to the person, to the user. You know what I mean? So when she saw a certain person,
And only Mookie MC says see if there is a button marked return to default settings.
there was, and I did that. I think that was when she was talking too fast, because I remember her default speed is a little too fast. Got to slow her down. Slow her down. All right, here we go. We're coming up on the house. What's it going to be? Are we still going to have Secret Service, Snowman, and the Choir Boys? School bus. Yep, still there. Still there. Snowman, Secret Service. Oh, man. I think he watches the stream. I really do. I'm beginning to think that right now he's sitting behind his computer watching us drive by. He's like, I got him. They're still looking at me every day. The sun came out for a moment.
It says remember the old action figures like G.I. Joe had a string on their back you pulled and they would talk.
I do remember that. I do.
Cat says there's a snake in the booth.
What? Are you really? What kind of snake? That's pretty crazy. We should make a movie like Snakes on the Plane.
Cat says that was what Woody said when you pulled his string in Toy Story.
Oh.
Paula says is your foot also in your boot.
Wow, I
Paula
did
says
not.
really.
I didn't know that.
Paula says to infinity and beyond.
I didn't know about the boot thing. Had a lot of Toy Story references recently.
Cat says he also said reach for the sky and somebody poisoned the water hole.
Reach for the sky. Wasn't that a Casey Kasem? Remember that? Reach for the sky. Wait a minute. Keep your feet on the ground. Or reach for the sky. That was Casey Kasem. Was that his sign off? America 40.
Paula says the new Toy Story 5 is coming out this
Wow. No, can't believe that. I didn't know there were. No, there were 3 and 4. I kind of knew there was 2. Now, is that a series
Paula
of
says stars, not sky.
to the stars?
The one and only Lucy MC says reach for the stars.
Probably. Reach for the stars. Keep your feet on the ground and reach for the stars. That does sound more like it. Oh yeah, reach for the sky is like when you're
And only Lucy MC says the sky is pretty close.
when you're
At Hellcat says Toy Story 5 will feature technology. I wonder if Rosie will have a cameo. At Paula says yeah, the kid, whatever his name, went to college.
Are those movies getting better as they go, or not better, but at least as good? Do you guys think? Like, I like Toy Story 1. I don't think I ever even saw 2. Is that series of movies staying at a pretty good level of entertainment?
At says Andy. At Paula says exactly Cameron.
Cows are out. They're all spread out. Walking around. Eating.
Cat says for me, 1 to 3 were very good. 4 was maybe reaching a little. I think 5 has potential depending on how they handle it. At Paula says Meet the Pope Chorus is also having a sequel. Robert De Niro is a grandfather.
Wow.
G-PR2TQ says hello Craig Luke Luke. Nice to see y'all. Hope
Hey.
you guys are doing well.
Good morning. Doing good. Happy Friday.
And only Lucy MC says keep your feet on the ground and reach for the can of beans on that top shelf while you are up. At Paula says Toy Story 5 comes out in July.
Can of beans?
And only Mookie MC says good morning at HB-PR2TQ. At Hollis says good morning HB.
We beat Bob back from the restaurant depot. I thought we would. Get her one more time. I'm gonna lower her pitch a bit.
B-PR2TQ says thank you Craig. G morning for day to you all. Hooray. Glad you're doing good Craig. The one and only Mookie MC says how often do you beat Bob?
It depends. Hey HB, you have a good day too. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me do one more thing.
B-PR2TQ says Mookie, holla, howdy there. G morning, appreciate yous.
Let's go in settings. Let's do one more thing before we shut this down for the day. Text to speech. There. Ba-ba-ba. All right, so I'm going to slow her down a little bit and increase her.
Hollis says Bob got the beat. He's got it.
That's it. That's right there. Don't you think that's her? I think we got it.
B-PR2TQ says thanks Craig.
What? No, that doesn't sound right. My reaction was to Rosie's voice, not to your messaging. I think we're good.
And only Mookie MC says that's not it. At Hellcat says maybe everyone has a different voice now.
No, this is good. Those two.
At HB-PR2TQ says ooh it's beautiful out there.
Yeah, we've got a pretty decent looking sky here, don't we? I think we've got Rosie set properly now, based on the last few messages. All right, I think that's good. Look at those people going in the bakery, man. The place is hopping. Hopping. All right, that's done. We got that done. We're all good. Yeah, that tree blocks the sign for the bakery. You can't even see where the bakery is. It's like the bakery is there. I think this is it. I'm waiting for her to read your messages, and then we'll call it. I think this is it. I think we found the sweet spot. Here she comes. It's gonna happen any second now.
Paula says you need to find the sweet spot, the sweet Rosie we all came to love. The one and only Mookie MC says try to superglue your phone so the settings remain. At HB-PR2TQ says hoppin'. Hoppin'. At Hollis says it looks like a Dollar Tree greeting card.
That's it though, right? Does everybody agree? I think we got her. I think we got her. Rosie is back. How hot is it going to be today? I don't like to leave the stuff in the car. Let me check that before we go. It's going to be sunny. 60s.
Hellcat says mid to upper 70s.
70s. Yeah, I'll probably take this stuff into the bakery when I go in. One time I came out and if it's sunny and a little bit warm like that, I think it gets too hot in the car for the stuff to sit in the car.
HB-PR2TQ says, who's Rosie?
Rosie is our automated text-to-speech voice. So she's the one that reads out everybody's messages. And we had a little trouble with her.
Paula says, good to have the old gal Rosie back.
Yeah, she's back. It's funny. Her voice this morning was the pitch.
One and only Mookie MC says, thanks for the ride, Craig. Take care, everyone, and stay strong, Rosie.
All right, Mookie, you have a good day too. Yeah, this morning her pitch was just slightly off, but it's funny. It gives her a whole different feel. Pretty funny. All right, guys, I'm going to shut her down, but I'll be back tomorrow, 5:15, Saturday morning. We'll have the, well, we won't be affected by the Hampstead Day activities because we take the other route, so it shouldn't really affect us. All right, guys. Holla, take care. HB, I hope you have a good day. Calcat, have a good one.
HB-PR2TQ says, interesting, thanks for sharing. At Holla says, take care, everyone. At HB-PR2TQ says, appreciate you all being here.
Yeah, appreciate you popping in. It was a good ride. Had fun. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you again.